0 watching now. 0 likes. Speech off.
Hello guys. This is my 2-year anniversary. This is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube stream. Oh my god. I don't think anyone's gonna watch. I'm actually kind of cold though. My hands are cold and my feet are cold and I just want to keep myself warm. Oh, what filter do I want to use?
Lip. So, dance party. Button. Selected. Dance party.
Oosh.
Options. Filters. Filters. Lip. Switch camera. Button. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Finish. Button. Limit 53 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Switch camera. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
Guys, if you haven't seen my 2017 roundup video, please go check that out. But just be warned that the video can be disturbing.
Limit 1 minute. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Switch camera. 0. Limit 1 minute. 50 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Switch camera. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Switch camera. Chat options. Filters. Button. Chat. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
Oh, wow. That changes the temperature a little bit.
Switch camera. Button. Chat options. Button.
Your warm blood passing through my hand now.
Limit. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Limit. 2 minutes 54 seconds. 0 switch camera. Button. Options. Button. Option. Share. Enable flash. Button. Name microphone. Cancel. Button. Enable flash. Share. Button. Cancel. Button. Share. Copy link. Messages. But copy link. Button. Finish. Button. 0 watching now. Switch camera. 0. Limit. 3 minutes 23 seconds. Options. Filters.
Actually,
button.
that's
Options.
not gonna work.
Share. Enable flash. Name microphone. Cancel. Enable flash. Name microphone. Enable flash. Share. Button. Cancel. Share. Copy. Messages. Gmail. Button. Email. More. Button. Cancel. Button. More. Button. Finish. Limit. 3 minutes 41 seconds. 0 watching. Switch cam. Chat. Filter. Options. Options. Finish. Limit. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
I've got no one watching.
0 likes. Switch camera. Chat option. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Finish. Limit. 0 watching now. Finish. Button. Limit. 4 minutes 5 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Switch camera. 0 watching now. Limit. 4 minutes 29 seconds. Watching now. 0 likes. minutes 7 seconds. 0 watching now. 0 likes. Live. 0 watching now. 0 likes.
While I'm waiting for viewers, I'm gonna play the Bobbin Maker. No, honestly, this is one of the games that I got this year.
Bobbin. Party. Solo. High score. 67. Bobbin. Bobbin.
Ring it. Hammer it.
Roll it.
Wave it. Hi. Saw it. Ring it.
Bobbin.
Score it. Shoot it.
Oh boy. High score. 67.
Ring it. Scream it.
Bobbin.
Hammer it. Ring it. Scream it.
Roll it.
Shoot it. Score it. Score it.
Bobbin.
Score it. Score it.
Roll it.
Score it. Scream it. Shake it.
Bobbin.
Score it. Shoot it. Shake it.
Squeeze it. Shout it. Shout it.
Shake it. Shoot it.
Shout it.
Ring it. Shake it. Wave it. Hi.
Squeeze it. Roll it.
Scream it. Drum it.
Roll it. Squeeze it.
Drum it. Scream it. Score it.
Squeeze it.
Wave it. Hi.
Shout it. Shout it.
Scream it.
Squeeze it.
Ring it. Shoot it.
Bobbin.
Saw it. Scream it. Hammer it.
Roll it.
Shake it. Ring it. Hammer it.
Roll it. Shout it.
Shoot it. Drum it.
Squeeze it.
Ring it. Ring it.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh,
You
wow.
are seriously good at this. Score 53.
Finish. Live. No. 0 watching now. Switch
Start.
button.
High score 67.
Score it. Shake it. Saw it.
Roll it.
Scream it.
Oh, have a high score 7.
Hammer it. Saw it.
Shout it. Yow! High score.
Okay, wow.
67.
Drum it. Drum it. Shoot it.
Bop it.
Drum it. Ring it.
Oh.
Score it. What? Make high score. 67.
Scream it. Score it. Score it.
Bop it.
Shake it. Hammer it. Wave it. High.
Roll it.
Hammer it.
Roll it.
Hello. Scream it. Shoot it.
Roll it. Bop it.
Score it. Score it. Shake it.
Roll it.
Shake it. Shoot it.
Oh, that high score. 67.
I'm failing at the shoot it.
Oh, high score. 67. Bop it.
Hammer it.
Yow! High score. 67.
Hammer it.
Shout it.
Scream it. Hammer it. Scream it.
Roll it.
Drum it.
What? Come on. High score. 67. Bop it. Shout it. Bop it. Oh, high score. 67.
Oh, okay, no.
Bop it. Shout it.
Shoot it. Score it. Hello.
Roll it. Bop it. Bop it. Oh, high score. 67.
Scream it. Shoot it.
Yow! High score. 67. Shout it.
Wave it. High.
Shout.
Shake it. Ring it. Drum it.
Bop it.
Shake it.
Roll it.
Shake it. Ring it. Saw it.
Shout it.
Shoot it. Ring it. Ring it.
Bop it. Shout it.
Scream it. Shoot it. Wave it. High.
Shout it. Squeeze it.
Scream it. Shake it. Shake it.
Roll it.
Shake it. Ring it. Saw it.
Shout it. Shout it. Bop it. Squeeze it.
Shoot it.
What? You are high score. 67.
Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it.
Oh my god.
Roll it.
Wave it. High.
Shout it.
Shake it. Scream it.
Shout it.
Hello. Saw it. Shoot it.
Roll it.
Shake it.
that hurt.
Shout it.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, just shout into the microphone.
I can't believe I failed at the shout it,
18.
but...
Finish. Button. Live. 15 minutes. One watching now. One like.
Hey, we got one
Stop
watching.
it to
Abby Garcia.
start.
My main channel has crashed.
What? Really?
Abby Garcia. Google account has crashed.
Are you sure? Are you sure someone didn't hack it, Abby? I'm just asking. Are you sure someone didn't hack? Are you sure?
I'm going to sleep.
Are you sure it wasn't hijacked? Like, cause it might have been hijacked if you can't sign in.
Audrey Dosing. Happy anniversary.
Hi, Audrey. Aye.
Switch camera. Audrey Doser thing. Happy anniversary.
And thanks.
Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live. 0 watching now. One like. Abby Garcia. My main channel has crashed. Audrey Doser thing. Happy. Switch camera.
Are you sure? Abby, are you sure your main channel wasn't hacked? I'm just asking. I don't think it might have hacked. It might have been hacked, but just asking in case
Channels.
it
Button.
did crash.
Switch camera. Button. Abby Garcia. No, it's there. But when I looked on my channel, I got a little surprise.
Okay.
Camera. Button. Abby Garcia. No, it's there. But when I looked, Audrey Doser thing. Happy anniversary. Abby Garcia. No, it's there. But when I looked on my channel, switch camera. Button.
Shoot.
Chat options. Switch. Austin's life. Just got done watching a recap of 2017 hacking drama. It's slowing down definitely over the last few months.
But that's not what I want. Oh, yeah, but I'm just saying that's not what I want, though. I want it to be completely gone. I don't want this going on forever. And I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight till I succeed. I'm fighting. And I'm still going to. I'm
Switch camera. Button. Austin's life. Watching out of 2017 hacking drama. It's slowing down definitely over the last few months.
Yeah, but I just want it to stop right now. Like, I want it gone. I want it gone. I just want it to stop.
Abby Garcia. No, it's there. But when on my channel, I got a little surprise. Austin's life. Austin's life. It's impossible for a Google account to crash unless you did something to make Google ban you from their servers. Switch camera. Button. Finish. One watching now. One like. Austin's life. Just got done watching a recap of Austin's life. It's impossible for a Google account to crash unless you switch camera. Button. Austin's life. It's impossible for a Google account to crash unless you did something to make Google ban you from their servers. Switch camera. Button.
I hope your channel didn't... I don't think your channel got terminated. It might have... Is it just... Are you not able to sign back in? Because if you're not able to sign back in, they didn't hack it, you should be able to recover your account, like, through the Find My Account thing.
Abby Garcia. I know. I am very angry about it right now. Switch camera. Button. Abby Garcia. I know. I am very angry about it right now. Austin's life. It's impossible for a Google account to crash unless you did something to make Google ban you from their servers. Abby Garcia. I know. I am very angry about it right now. Switch camera. Button.
By the way, the 2017 recap, that I actually had to record that one. I mean, not record, but re-record that one because on the last one I mentioned names and I didn't even I wanted to hide everyone's names in the video. But still talk about the drama that's been going on.
Chat options. Switch. Abby Garcia. I can still get into it, but it won't let me do anything.
Okay, I see. I don't know.
Switch camera. Abby Garcia. Abby Garcia. I know. I am very angry about it right now. Abby Garcia. Switch camera. Button. But it won't let me do anything.
Ow, my head. I've got another dot on my head now, and it really hurts. Oh my god. That hurt.
Austin's life. Oh, I know how to simply fix it. Go to your channel and the account that's messed up. Send in your feedback report describing your issue to eventually fix it. Switch camera. Button. Austin's life. Oh, I know how to simply fix it. Go to your channel and the account that's messed up. Send in your feedback report describing your issue to eventually fix it. Abby Garcia. I can still get into it, but it won't let me do anything. Finish. Button. Live. 0 watching now. 1 like. Live. 0 watching now. 1 like. Option. Switch. Austin's life. Oh, I know how to simply fix it. Go to your channel channel and the account that's messed up. Send in your feedback. Record, describe your issue to eventually fix it. Switch camera. Button. Switch. Austin's life. Oh, I know.
Why do I want to text one of my friends? Just why?
When watching now. Abby Garcia. There are more problems with that. Now, Nikita Smith. Hi.
Hi, Nikita.
Austin's life. Oh, I know how to simply fix it. Go to your channel and the account that's messed up. Send in your feedback. Record, describing your issue to eventually fix it. Nikita Smith. Hi. Abby Garcia. There are more problems with that. Not only am I not able to use that account right now, but all my videos were deleted.
Okay. How many videos did you have? Hey, are all your subs... Hey, I wonder... Abby, has your sub count been any different? Like, have you seen a change? Like, does the account say, like, 0 subscribers?
Switch camera. Button. Abby Garcia. There are more problems with that. Not only am I not able to use that account right now, but all my videos were deleted. Nikita Smith. Hi.
Hi, Nikita.
Austin's life. Oh, I know how to simply fix Nikita Smith. Abby Garcia. There are more problems. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live. When watching now. When like. Option. Fill. Check. Abby Garcia. There are more problems. Not only am I not able. Switch camera. Button.
Here, I'm actually gonna go offline for a second. Okay, what just happened here?
When watching Abby Garcia. No. The subs are still there. But something or someone erased all my videos and it wasn't me.
Oh, the subs are okay.
Nikita Smith. Hello, happy anniversary. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. It seems like a lot of Google accounts are crashing lately. Both last year and this year.
You can't crash a Google account.
Switch camera. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. It seems like a lot of Google accounts are crashing lately. Both last year and this year. Switch camera. Button. Finish. When watching now. What option? Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. It seems. Speech off.
Yeah, I texted someone and the iMessage did not go through. Something wrong with my internet? Because I texted someone and the iMessage didn't go through. It literally did not go through.
Speech on. Switch camera. Button. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. It seems like Nikita Smith. Hello, happy anniversary. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that. Switch camera.
Hi, BFF. Hey, I thought... Oh, wait. No, I thought you were going to be in bed, but never mind. Because it's like 7 my time right now.
Live. When watching now. When like. Nikita Smith. Hello, happy anniversary. Option. Fill. Nikita Smith. Weird. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. Seems like a lot of Google accounts are crap. Nikita Smith. Weird.
Weird.
Switch camera. Button. Nikita Smith. Weird.
I'm weird as heck.
Switch camera. Button. Nikita Smith. Weird.
I'm weird as heck.
Switch camera. Button. Nikita Smith. Weird. Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. Nikita Smith. Weird. Finish. Live. To watching now. When like.
Oh, we have 2 watching.
Options. Fill. Nikita Smith. Weird.
Weird.
Abby Garcia. Yeah. Switch camera. Button.
Abby. Audrey, I.
Abby Garcia. Yeah. Nikita Smith. Weird. Abby Garcia. Yeah. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Button. Live. To watching now. When like. Switch camera. Abby Garcia. Yeah. Switch camera. Button.
Wow. Okay, hold on a second, guys. Oh my god.
Switch camera. Button.
Oh no.
Yeah. Switch camera. Button. Weird. Notifications.
Hold on a second, what?
Notifications. 1, 2.
Oh, Geo texted me.
Nikita Smith. Oh wow, that sucks. It seems Nikita Smith. Weird. Abby Garcia. Yeah. Abby Garcia. I have a little surprise for you, Riley.
Oh, you do?
Nikita Smith. OMG, what is that surprise? Switch camera. Button. Speech off.
Okay. Apparently the message did go through. It just didn't make a sound, so I wasn't sure if it went through or not, but apparently it did go through. Oh, you do? I wonder what that is.
Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live it. To watching now. 2 likes.
2 likes.
Is that surprise? Abby Garcia. I have a little surprise for you, Riley. Nikita Smith. OMG, what is that surprise? Notifications. Gmail. 43 minutes ago. YouTube. New comment on 2017 round of bullet. New comment on 2017 round 2 logo Austin's life comment. Ellipsis. Volume. 100%. Gmail. 43 minutes. Yesterday. Heading.
Never mind.
YouTube. Finish. Button.
Excuse me.
Live it. To watching now. 2 likes. Nikita Smith. Weird. Options. Show latest messages. Button. Show latest messages. Abby Garcia. Question mark.
Oh my gosh.
Switch camera. Button. Speech off.
Hold on a second. Let me read that with my Korean my thing.
Headings. Containers. Language.
UK.
한국어.
No.
책 옵션즈. 이치 캐럿 오드리가 서허싱. 어비 가르시아. 안녕 라일리. 나는 한국어로 말하고 있다. 나는 구글 번역을 통해 이것을 쓰고 있다. 그건 어떻게 생각해?
How did you hold on a second. How
The full English. You. Audrey knows her thing. Happy New Year's.
thanks Audrey. I Okay, hold on a second. How did you know how to write? How did you know how to write in Korean? How?
Nikita Smith. Happy New Year's, Audrey.
Oh, no, shoot. No!
Skater Bro 1294. Happy New Year. Nikita Smith. Happy New Year's, Audrey. Skater Bro 1294. Happy New Year.
Hi, Skater Bro. You can't. Oh yeah, I know you. You're from Austin's stream. You came from Austin.
Audrey knows her thing. AIA party.
Party.
Abby Garcia. With the power of Google Translate, I can write in almost every language.
Yeah. By the way, I take 2 language courses in school, and my teachers have always told me do not never use Google Translate, but you know, like when you're writing paragraph stuff, do not use Google Translate for that, because the thing with Google Translate is that it's not always accurate.
Skater Bro 1294. LOL. Nikita Smith. Oh wow. I was wondering how you did that too. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live it. To watching now. 2 likes. Filters. Chat up. Switch. Nikita Smith. Oh wow. I was wondering. Switch camera. Button. Nikita Skater Bro 1294. LOL.
Yeah, Skater Bro. Yeah, I know you, Skater Bro, from Austin stream. Audrey also came from Austin. I think so. Abby came from Music Lover. Well, Abby was watching Music Lover, and then she started watching Austin, and then now she's watching me. Audrey came from Austin. Skater Bro also came from Austin.
Nikita Smith. Oh wow. I was wondering how you did that too. Skater Bro 1294. Yep, what's up?
Nothing, Skater Bro. Today's my second anniversary. So 2 days ago, it was Austin's second anniversary. Today's my second anniversary now. My second anniversary on YouTube. And I thought I'd do a fun party tonight. Well, if I had enough fans, I would do a party.
Guys, I'm so happy for New Year's.
Me too. Yeah, you came from Austin, and so did Skater Bro. Skater Bro also came from Austin. Abby came from Music Lover. And, that is actually... Nikita just created a Google account to talk on Hangouts. She actually... Me and her have been... I've actually known her for 9 years. We've been friends since we were 6. And I'm now 15 and a half, and she's almost 16.
Skater 294. I know Music Lover 700.
Yeah. Music Lover 700. That's where Abby came from. Abby came from her, and then she that's how she knew about me because I was subscribed to Music Lover, and I also was subscribed to Austin.
Nikita Smith. Audrey goes surfing. My boy is so close, but yet so far.
Yeah. Yeah, your birthday is in what, February? Which is close, but it's only like it's like 2 months away.
Skater 1204. Wow. Abby Garcia. If I could check the date on my first video on my other channel, I would know when my first anniversary was always going to be, but I can't.
Yeah, I know.
Nikita Smith. When is your birthday? If you don't mind me asking.
Wait, whose birthday?
Audrey goes surfing. My YouTube birthday is July 9th.
Well, channel's birthday is July 19th. My music master's birthday is March 5th.
Goes surfing. February 16th. Audrey goes surfing. My YouTube birthday is July 9th. Audrey goes surfing. February 16th. Schedule 1294. February 27th is my birthday.
Yay! I'm not turning 16 until July. And Nikita will be 16 in January.
Audrey goes surfing. Or you remembered my birthday. Oh my girl, really,
Really, girl.
Nikita Smith. Mine is January 31st.
Mine's July 18th.
Switch camera. Button.
Oh, you've got a full house.
To watching now. 2 likes.
Actually,
Options. Skater 1294. I am turning 17. Abby Garcia. October 10th is my birthday. Switch camera. But Abby Garcia. October 10th is my birthday.
I turned 16 on July 9th, and Nikita turned 16 in January. We're basically the same age, except she's like half a year older than me. But we've been friends since we were 6.
Audrey goes surfing. My crackhead brother's birthday is on January 20th.
Crackhead? How old is your brother, Audrey? I'm just asking. If you don't mind me asking. Your crackhead brother.
Switch camera. Button. Audrey goes surfing. My crackhead brother's birthday is on January 20th.
Crackhead. My brother is kind of a crackhead, but not really.
Switch camera. Audrey goes surfing. My crackhead brother's birthday is on finish. Lip. To watching now. 2 likes. Options. Audrey goes surfing. My crackhead brother's birthday is on January 20th. Skater 1294. Wow. Nikita Smith. Crack.
Nikita! You're copying my string of LOLs now.
Abby Garcia. I never really had any friends.
Me neither. Well, I have a few. I have a few friends.
Switch camera. Button. Show latest messages. But Abby Garcia. I never really had. Audrey goes surfing. Wait, your birthday is July 9th is your birthday? My YouTube is July 9th. Did you say July 9th?
No, my birthday's in July 18th. Actually, one of my friends has a birthday in July 9th.
Show latest messages. Button. Show latest messages. Audrey goes surfing. Wait, your birthday is July 9th is your birthday? Audrey goes surfing. My crackhead brother is 13.
Crackhead brother. And you're, what, 12? Oh, yeah, you're 12. He's 13. Like, that's very close, actually. I thought you guys would be less than a year apart from each other, but never mind. He turns 14 before you turn 13, so.
Abby Garcia. Yeah, the girl who usually just sits on the bench outside by herself.
I'm actually not that kind of person anymore. Actually, one of my school friends has a July 9th birthday, but my birthday's not in July 9th. Mine's in the 18th.
Audrey goes surfing. Oh, I thought you said July 9th. Okay.
Yeah, one of my friends has a July 9th birthday.
Switch camera. Button. Audrey goes surfing. Oh, I thought you said July 9th. Okay. One watching now. 3 likes.
Hey, thanks for the 3 likes.
Switch camera. Show latest messages. Button. Show latest messages. Abby Garcia. Yeah, the girl who usually just sits on the bench outside by herself.
Girl.
Audrey goes surfing. Oh, I thought you said July 9th. Okay.
It's very hard for people, like, I can understand because I'm completely blind, and it's very hard for people who are blind to make friends. It's very hard. Even I struggle now, but I mean, what I find here easy for me because a lot of the kids in my school are nice, and so I can just say, "Hey, can I hang out with you?" and they'll say yes. That's my kind of school. But not every school is like that. That's what I found out, and that's why it's very hard for me to say, you know, ask someone if you can hang out with them because it's not always the case in every school. Like for me it was very easy. Like everyone would just say yes, but that's not the case all the time. So it's very hard for me to give suggestions. I would like to, but it's just very difficult because it's different.
Nikita Smith, GTG, talk to you later.
Bye, Nikita.
Skater Bro 1294, January 10th is my YouTube birthday, LOL, bye.
Hey, Skater Bro, how long have you been on YouTube?
Audrey knows her thing. No, he's going to be 13. I'm going to be 12 soon. When I was 12, well, I will be 12.
13. UTQ.
Skater Bro 1294 for 4 years.
4 years? Wow.
Skater Bro 1294. Why?
I'm just wondering.
Switch camera. Button.
I've been on YouTube since I was 13, which is actually I hate to break it to you all, but that's actually the youngest you can be on YouTube. You have to be at least 13 years old to have a YouTube channel.
Finish. Live it. To watching now. 3 likes. Option. Chat. Switch. Audrey knows her thing. The plastics. You can't sit with us, me. I didn't fucking want to. That's my school. 5 periods. Skater Bro 1294. Why? Audrey knows her thing. The plastics. You can't. Audrey knows her thing. JK.
Yeah.
Switch camera. Button.
Audrey.
Switch. Audrey knows her thing. Okay. Finish. Button.
No. Stop.
YouTube. Now. New for Music Lover 700. New special. Gospel Country Comedy Part 2 of 3. To watching now. 3 likes. Options. Audrey knows her thing. JK. Switch camera. Button. Knows her thing. JK. Audrey knows her thing. The plastics. You can't sit with a. Finish. Lip.
Skater Bro. Skater Bro.
Audrey knows her thing. JK. Audrey knows her thing. The plastic. Skater Bro 1294. Why? Audrey knows her thing. JK.
Oh my gosh, will you stop? Hold on a second, guys.
38 minutes, 39. 3 watching now. 3 likes.
Oh, we got 3 watching.
Options. Audrey knows her thing. Skater Bro 1294. I was 12 when I made my channel and started uploading. Is that bad?
No. Well, I'm not saying it's bad, but you don't know. I've actually looked at a help article once, and it said you actually have to be at least 13 years old to have a YouTube channel. And I'm lucky because I actually met the age recommendation. But the reason why young children are on YouTube is because they make what we call fake accounts, which is basically they fake their age, fake their birthday to actually be on YouTube. I mean, 12 is fine, but someone who's on YouTube since they were like 8 is no. Like, if I had a child, I wouldn't put them on YouTube unless if they were at least 12. Like, 13 is the required age. 12 is okay, in my opinion. 11, kind of, but 10 and younger is... Why are you on YouTube when you're 10, when you're literally gonna make... I mean, because some kids, I find they make trash videos. I'm not saying that you do, but I've seen kids make trash videos. And they're literally like 9 or 10.
Skater Bro 1204. Okay, fair enough.
Like 12, if I had a child, if like say I had, like I'm having a baby cousin soon, I wouldn't put her on YouTube until she's at least 12. Or 11, until at least 11, actually. But 10, like 12 is decent. It should be 12 and older. 11 is okay. 10 and younger is no. I'm not gonna put a 10-year-old on YouTube. Yep, I'm having a baby cousin soon. I actually am having a baby cousin soon. My aunt's due date is is January or February. Her due date is approaching. Like, her due date's coming up. I may not be able to see my cousin, but I would like to know her name.
Odd radio thing. I've been on YouTube for 1 year. My last channel will be 2 years old. Now I signed up because it was stupid. It only had 13 subs. It was a toy channel. WTF, it was stupid and funny and weird.
Yeah, that's the point though, because kids. That's why the 13 and older thing exists, because if you're too young, then you don't know anything. Like a 10-year-old is not going to know the difference between. I mean, an 8-year-old is not going to know the difference between right and wrong. So why are you on YouTube when you're literally going to make trash videos? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And that's why, I mean, if my cousin wanted to, like, in the future, I could put her on YouTube, but I'm not going to allow that until she's about 12. I've been on YouTube since I was 13, but that's actually the required age. Like, I met that guideline, so I'm okay. But I think it's not just YouTube, like every social media has a 13 or older age guideline. I think it should be about 12 or older, because 12-year-olds are mature enough. Some of them are. Not all of them. I mean, not every 12-year-old is mature, but some 12-year-olds are. Like, some 12-year-olds can be smart. I'm not saying not every 12-year-old is like that, but some 12-year-olds are smart. I'm more mature than when I was first on YouTube.
Skaterable 1294. Yay. Odd radio thing. No one watched it, so it's okay. Abby Garcia. So yeah, that's how my school is, which makes it very hard to create a friendship with anybody.
Wait, what?
Odd radio thing. JK. Odd radio thing. The class can't sit. Skaterable 1294. I was 12 when I made my channel and started uploading. Is that bad? Skaterable 1294. Okay, fair enough.
12 is okay.
Odd radio thing. I've been on YouTube for 1 year. My last channel will be 2 years old. Now I signed up because it was stupid. It only had 13 subs. It was a toy channel. Skaterable 1294. Yay. Odd radio thing. No one watched it, so it's okay. Abby Garcia. So yeah, that's how my school is, which makes it very hard to create a friendship with anybody. Odd radio thing. For trash. Face with tears of joy emoji.
No, not really. I've watched your videos. They're cool.
Skaterable 1294. No backslash. Odd radio thing. Who liked my owl video? I love owls. Skaterable 1294. I did, and I made a video that made 278 views, so that's the most I have on one video. You. Switch camera. Button.
Oh,
Finish. Live. One watching now. 3 likes. Option. Skaterable 1294. I did, and I made a video that made 278 views, so that's the most I have on one video. You. Switch camera. Button.
I mean, I could have been on YouTube since I was 12, but I didn't know about. I mean, here's the thing. My channel really started because I wanted to comment on videos. That is really how my YouTube. That was what my channel's intention was for, but someone apparently wanted me to make videos, so that's why I made videos. Oh.
Chat options. Switch camera. Odd radio thing. My cousin is on YouTube and she's 8 and she has 3 subs.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think 8-year-olds should be allowed on YouTube. Like, anyone who's under 10, anyone who's 10 or under should not be allowed on YouTube, because they don't know the difference between right and wrong.
Alert. Low battery.
And the truth is,
close. Button. Speaker.
I mean, kids can just be kids, but you're not, like, you don't even know it. You're basically breaking the law without you knowing. Any social media has an age guideline of 13 or older. But 12 is okay. But, like, an 8-year-old should not be allowed on YouTube. That's just my opinion. They're just kids. They don't know the difference between right and wrong, and they'll just post any content that they think is good, but they end up getting hate for it sometimes. And an 8-year-old child, they don't have they're not mature enough to even know those kinds of stuff. Like how to grow your own channel. They don't know those stuff. And that's that's not exactly why, but sometimes that's kind of the reason why some kids start behaving really badly as like I've seen teens who have been really badly behaving on the internet. And
switch camera button. Abby Garcia. There was a preschooler that got an iPhone.
Yeah, someone told me even kindergartners get cell phones.
Stater Roll 1294. What's her channel? Audrey knows her thing. My cousin is on YouTube and she's 8 and she has 3 subs. Stater Roll 1294. What's her channel? Abby Garcia. There was a preschooler that got an iPhone.
iPhone.
Audrey knows her thing. Austin has a video with 3K views and it's iOS that I want views. I might do iOS video. JK, I wish I was smarter to do iOS.
I don't mind doing iOS stuff. But like I said, I'm not a tech enthusiast, so that's why I'm not really into tech.
Abby Garcia. She was like 3 or something.
3. Okay. I've heard of kids as young as 5 getting cell phones.
Stater Roll 1294. NVM, I have an LG Android phone.
Yeah, my mom uses an LG. I have an iPhone.
Stater Roll 1294. Lucky.
Lucky.
Audrey knows her thing. Wait, you don't have a phone.
No, I have an iPhone.
Abby Garcia. If I had a child, I would wait until they were at least 5 or they could read before I even thought of getting them an iPad at least.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be your child. Like, it could be a niece. Yeah, I mean, me too. Like, I wouldn't consider giving someone, like, I wouldn't consider giving a child a phone or even an iPod until they were like 5. Because that's when you really know how to read. Like, why would you give a technology to someone who can't even read? That doesn't make sense. And but I mean, I would give them like an iPod or an iPad, but I probably wouldn't give them a phone until they're like 10.
Stater Roll 1294. I joined January 10th, 2014 on YouTube, so I was actually 13. LOL was born in 2001.
Yeah, I'm in 2002.
Stater Roll 1294. Yeah, I agree.
Like, I would give them like an iPad when they're about 5 or 6, but I wouldn't give them a phone until they're at least in grade 5. Which is the average for us, the average for 5th for us is 10. That's the average age. It's 10. I'm actually warming up, which is, well, my feet are actually still cold.
Audrey knows her thing. Well, she's 8, but her sister is 14 and makes sure she doesn't look like a weird child.
14. I'm 5. Well, I'm a 2002.
Switch camera button. Audrey knows her thing. Well, she's 8, but her sister is 14 and makes sure doesn't look like a weird child. Finish. Lip. Watching now. 3 likes. Option. Switch. Audrey knows her thing. Well, she's 8, but her sister is 14 and makes sure she doesn't look like a weird child. Switch camera button.
I have a brother who's 21. He was the one who created the Google account for me when I was 13.
Options button. Switch. Abby Garcia. I saw a video where there was this little kid that was playing around with the phone, and he called a total stranger because he didn't know what he was doing since he couldn't read.
Yeah, I wouldn't give anything, like, I wouldn't give an iPad or something like that to a 3-year-old at all. I may give them one when they're like 5. Or at least they can read. Because I'm having a baby cousin soon. I can't wait till she's born. Yeah, it's gonna be a girl. My aunt's having a baby girl.
Audrey knows her thing. I didn't learn how to read until 6. Is that bad?
No. You learn to read when you're around, you're the age of 4 and 6. I didn't learn to read until I was 6. English-wise, I didn't know how to read until I was 6. English. I did learn to read a little bit in Korean when I was 5, but I forgot. I'm not saying that's bad. You usually learn, I learned to read when I was 6. My brother, he didn't even learn to read English Braille till he was he wasn't able to fully read English. I mean, he actually started reading English Braille. I mean not English Braille, but he actually started reading at around 10, English at around 10 or 11. But he actually still has trouble. I mean, I think he does good with reading. He actually has trouble speaking, though. He still has trouble speaking. Because he came here when he was 12.
Abby Garcia, I saw a video where there was this little kid that was playing around with the phone, and he called a total stranger because he didn't know what he was doing since he couldn't read. Skater 1294, 3,282 views, my lifetime views. How much do you guys have?
I know I have more than 2,000 views now. Well, what's weird is that the view count... Okay, so my Riley and Bobbits is actually ahead... My Riley and Bobbits actually has 1,000 more views than my Music Master. And yet, it's now it's 2 subscribers ahead. So my Riley and Music Master were tied at one point, and then my Riley and Bobbits beat it. Right now, my channel is at 45 or 46 subs, and my Music Master is at 43. So they're both in their 40s, but my Riley and Bobbits has more subs now. And it's ahead in view count by 1,000 views. Because I don't think my Music Master is not even at 1,100 views. And then my Riley something views. It's probably at 2,100 views now. I don't check my view count all the time, so I don't know.
Skater 1294. Oh, Skater 1294. Skater 1294. Cute. Skater 1294. Skater 1294 or 4. Audrey knows her thing. Oh, congratulations. You are going to be an auntie or what?
I'm not going to be an aunt. I'm actually going to be a cousin. But what's weird is I don't know, but it's exciting because I only have one younger cousin who's 2 years younger than me. So I'm actually technically... I'm not an aunt. I'm not an aunt yet. Although I hope to be someday, because one of my cousins who's 12 years older than me is actually married. And if she becomes pregnant at some point, I may have a nephew or niece. But I'm not going to be an aunt just yet. I'm just going to be a cousin. But the age gap is, I'm going to be 15 and a half years older. I'm literally having a cousin who's 15 and a half years younger than me. And I'm literally her youngest cousin. And the age gap is so far between her and me. And I'm her youngest cousin. And the age gap is so big. It's not that it doesn't make any sense, but strange. Because we're all old, we're all grown up, and we're having a cousin who's just a baby. It's just so weird. It's really weird. I can't even explain it. It's weird.
Music for 700. I brought the birthday cake. It's chocolate.
Oh, thanks, Clever 700. Hey, oh yeah, you knew. Oh yeah, I like chocolate cake.
Abby Garcia. I mean, a little kid could play on an iPad with a grown-up supervision so that they can make sure that the little kid doesn't call anyone dangerous.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Audrey knows her thing. I have 3,177 views.
Nice. My old account had 20,200 something views when it was hacked.
Skaterable 1,294. Nice. Abby Garcia. I am an aunt to a boy who is 6 years younger than me.
Oh, you have a nephew? Yeah, I mean, my cousin, my oldest cousin, who's 28. No, she'll be 28 next year. She's 27 right now, but she got married, and the hope is that if she has a child, that child's my nephew. Well, if it's a boy, it's my nephew. I would consider him my nephew, and if it's a girl, I would consider her my niece. You actually can call a child of your cousin a nephew or niece.
Audrey knows her thing. Oh, my cousin is 1 year old now, and my family says I'm her, and I don't think so, but it's cool, she's so cute.
Well, it depends. I mean, here how it really works. If you're like the relationship between me and my newborn cousin, like the newborn baby, I'm not an aunt because we're the same generation. You only can be an aunt if you're one generation ahead of the child. So it's like the way siblings, like me and my brother are the same generation, but if my brother had a kid, I'm his or her aunt because I'm a generation ahead. I'm a generation ahead and he's a generation below. So he or she is a generation below, and I'm a generation above. So it's the same thing with cousins. Like, so me and my cousin are cousins because we're the same generation. But if my cousin had a child and I had a child, they're second cousins, but the relationship between the child and me is a first cousin once removed. It's really complicating. But you could also call them, it's also called cousin aunt, cousin uncle, cousin nephew, or cousin niece. But you could technically consider them your nephew or niece. And that's because they're a generation below you.
Lover 700. My niece plays on my mom's phone or iPad. There are apps for toddlers, like games. Abby Garcia. His father is 30 years old. He is my stepson. So technically my nephew is my step-nephew. But who cares about that?
I mean, yeah, but again, that's more hard stuff. You only consider, just remember that it doesn't matter what kind of sibling it is. If it's a child of your half sibling or a step sibling, they're technically called your half nephew or half niece or step nephew or step niece, but it's still okay to say, okay, he's my nephew. Okay, she's my niece. It's much easier. It's much easier, and it's the same thing with cousin.
Alert. Low battery.
Oh, here we go again.
10. Close. Button. Finish. Limit. When watching now. 4 likes. Option. Filter. Switch. Show latest messages. Button. Show latest messages. Abby Garcia. His father is 30 years old. It's my stepson. So technically my nephew is my step-nephew. But who cares about that? Audrey knows her thing. It's my grandma's granddaughter and my grandmama together, so we are like mother, or maybe that's why I'm her aunt.
But you're only, okay. The thing with aunts and uncles, though, is with siblings. So, like, if my brother had a child, I'm an aunt. And the child is either my nephew or niece. But same thing with a cousin. If my cousin had a child, technically not her aunt, but I am considered an aunt because she's my cousin. And then that person is not technically my nephew or niece, but I would consider her my nephew, or I would consider him or her my nephew or niece. And it gets really complicating, especially with like half niece, half nephew. You can actually even have nephew-in-law and niece-in-law.
Abby Garcia, BRB. I need to go check on my main channel again.
Okay.
Square button. Abby Garcia, BRB. I need to go finish. Live it. 0 watching now. 5 likes.
Oh, I got 5 likes.
Abby Garcia. His father is 30 years. Finish. 0 watching now. 5 options. Check. Switch. And daughter and my grandmother. Abby Garcia. BR. Switch camera. Finish. Live it. 1 watching now. 5 likes.
Oh, we're back to 1 watching. It said 0 watching for a second, but I got 5 likes.
Option. Check. Abby Garcia. BRB. I need to go. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live it. 1 watching now. 5 likes. Filters. Chat up. Abby Garcia. BRB. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live it. 1 watching now. 5 likes.
I've got 1 watching now. It said 0 watching for a few seconds. I was gonna end it, but I'm probably not gonna end it right now. It's 7.
Option. Filter. Abby Garcia. BRB. I need to go check. Switch camera. Button.
I'm about to have a born cousin, but I hope to have a niece someday. Nephew or niece.
Audrey surfing. I'm going to watch the news because the ball is coming soon and people are sending by Riley Happy New Year. Love you and your channel. You are like a good friend to me. Bye.
Bye, Audrey.
Switch camera. Button. Finish. Live it. 0 watching now. 5 likes. Options. Filter. Audrey surfing. I'm going to watch the news because the ball is coming soon and people are sending by Riley Happy New Year. Love you and your channel. You are like a good friend to me. Switch camera. Button.
Yeah, bye, Audrey. See ya.
Finish. Button.
Happy New Year.
5 likes.
Hold on. Oh, 7:41.
Switch camera. Audrey surfing. I'm going to watch the news because the ball. Switch camera. Button. Finish. Button.
But I'm sitting here.
Options. Switch. Audrey surfing. I'm going to watch the news because the ball is. Finish. Button.
Okay, guys, I'm going to end the stream right here, so thanks for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Finish. Alert. Are you sure you want to stop? Cancel. End. Button.